Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. I'm joined by the magnificent Pete Brown, beer writer in the UK. How you doing?
I'm very good, thanks.
I'm okay, thank you. Just a quick interview. Always fascinated when I meet people in the beer industry to ask, when did you first get into beer and why? And what was your first beer?
My first beer was a kind of crystal lager when I was 13,
right, yeah.
with about that much lime in the top.
Same to me.
And I loved it until I was about 14, 15. And I grew up in Yorkshire. The thing about growing up in Yorkshire is at that point we didn't know how good the beer was that we had.
Right.
We had Tetley's and John Smith's that you could get on a keg or cask.
Yeah.
And there was nothing about real ale. It was just we knew the keg stuff was like ordinary beer, and the handball stuff was the proper stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Now we didn't call it real ale, we didn't do anything else. It was like, oh, you're proper handball beer. And whether it was John Smith's or Tetley's in the mid-80s, that was just the best stuff ever. And it was only when I went away to university and tasted other beer that I realised just how good the beer was in the group.
Same as me, really. It's just a case of trying different things when you're growing up, drinking beer, move on to a real ale or a bitter, and it becomes almost natural. It's like, I like this, I want to drink this more and more. Moving on to your book, I've just listened to Pete talk about his book, which is Shakespeares Local. Brand new book. What a fantastic 20 minutes sitting here with my beer, listening to Pete Brown talk, and especially Agnes Murray. What a character!
One thing I wanted to do with this book was this is not important. I think a lot of people around the country get mixed up with that. Why is it always like this could very easily have been a local history book, something that was only of interest to people who live around Southern or are interested in it. And my challenge was to write about this one book, which could have been anywhere, but to make it about local pubs. And for me, the thing that makes something about local pubs is the great characters and particularly great gaffers, great landlords and landladies, great publicans. And I was very, very lucky that George had this legendary publican who ran for 60 years. Brilliant. And the stories about her. It's great that she's this kind of great old woman. If you talk about a brilliant landlord, you expect to have fairly big gigs, fairly big old bloke who's kind of character. Those kind of guys are in the book as well. But she was this very straight-laced, very sort of haughty woman, and she kept this pub alive when all the books of its carriage disappeared.
And that was the fascinating point of the story, just really through World Wars, just kept this pub going. And thankfully today it's still here, there's a lot of celebrities going there, but like you said, this pub could very well be here in 400 years' time.
Yeah, very well. We see a lot at the moment about last week the book was in the headlines again. Chancellor's finally launched a duty escalator. But every year for the last 5 years, while this horrible punitive tax has gone on to beer every single budget, I've always had to give it to people. It's like, so big, this is the death of the pub. We've got 18, 20 pubs closing every week. Is the pub dead? Well, George is at least 600 years old, and it's stronger now than it's ever been. And I'm not saying all pubs are going to survive, but the idea of the pub and the whole fact that pubs have evolved to civil society at any given age. I don't think British society will ever get to a stage where we won't need pubs anymore. I think we'll always want a pub. Maybe we'll want less of them, maybe we'll get them less often, but we'll always need this. It's just an amazing
It would be very, very miserable. And another great point, which I absolutely love, and it's very popular with a lot of people, is British soap opera. And I love that point where you say, without this kind of pub at the centre, this television programme, the programme wouldn't exist. And I like that. When you look at
the Rogue's Return, the Wolf Packing, and the Queen Vic. I mean, they've had slight makeovers, but you know, we're talking pubs that have been on our screens every week for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And they've seen everything. They've been a pub and there's not a pub left in Britain like Rogue's Return. But the Rogue's Return, it's still got snobs. You know, I mean, there are pubs with snobs, but it's like, well, now we can't change it, because if we change, if the Rogue is became a gastro or if it became a disco or Coronation Street will work in it. And the same with the Queen Vic, you know, you've got to have a competition which is good so that everyone can together and get on. I'm not getting on.
And that's why there's no more friends, because it was set to cafe.
This is the problem, you know. I remember when Friends was on and Starbucks were coming into Britain, and there's this whole thing about the third place. The third place. So I've got work, we've got home, and it's third place. It's a new concept. No, it's not. You know, pubs have been doing that for 1,000 years. And no, finally, pubs are now facing competition coffee shops. And I think the pubs that recognise what they have, it's better than coffee shops. So very respect. I think pubs that go, okay, we want to get more like coffee shops. I'm not saying pubs should take coffee, I'm saying the thing about a pub is you're making sure it's welcome, you stay there for longer, you know, if I go to Starbucks and finish my coffee, I'm like, getting the coffee factory, I'm like, on the ceiling. You have to pub you, stay there for you've got more a sense of being a guest and a friend, rather than just being a customer.
Fantastic. And now, I'm really interested in you, when did you first become interested in the history of not just sitting here drinking beer, but the history of beer, the history of...
Well, this is a dreadful admission, but I came into it through advertising. I used to work as a strategic planner in advertising agencies, and my job was to do market research, to find out why people like stuff, so that we could sell them more of that stuff. And I did this for, I began to this challenge, I advised my house and accountants and flowers, I did all sorts of horrible rubbish, and then I started working with Stella Artois and Heineken, and there was something about the way people spoke about pubs and beer, and I thought there's something different going on here from this with any of the products that I'd ever worked on. And I wanted to read a book that would tell me more about the history of pubs and the history of beer, so that I could do my job better as that man and selling Stella Artois. And what I hadn't expected to happen was that I would find that nobody had written that book, so I started to write social history and culture of beer and pubs, and ended up not working advertising it, not selling it, what's Stella Artois.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for joining me. It's an absolute pleasure to see you. Thank you very much for shaking your hands. Thanks for watching us. Cheers.